Hiya, it's Sarah Ellen. And just like the pandemic in the early 1900s, we are facing a similar crisis. And just like that time, we are also experimenting a spiritual awakening. We are experiencing a spiritual awakening like never before. Many Christians have known that something was going to happen spiritually, and a few of them have known that something of the pandemic that will happen too. They call these prophets. I remember my husband last year talking about a global something is going to happen as far as back as September last year in October. And my reply was, pray about it, see what God wants you to do. I knew that revival would have especially come since our pastor had come back from Colombia early last year, as it was happening there, and why not here in the UK? This may be an ouch moment for some of us, but a spiritual revival awakening is what this country and the world needed. We were becoming too materialistic, too consumeristic. We looked too much of how we looked, too much about clothes, what we wore, what shoes, handbags, and we had collections of them too. What was important? Too many people video blogging on shopping instead of being simple buying with what one can afford and not breaking the bank. God wasn't our first love, and he wasn't pleased. I don't think he was. Too many good Christians were muttering, God will shake us up. Be careful how you live your life. This voice seemed to get louder as the years went on. And I noticed more survival videos were being shown, and now people were asking questions and searching for answers more than any other time. More people searching for hope and peace. And this was just the beginning. These are just thoughts of mine. But we need to turn to God. We need to open up our spiritual selves, not to things that we know nothing about, not to things that will take over our lives in an unpositive way. But we need to just open up our hearts to God and allow him to fill us and choose his love. Choose to change the way that we're heading. Just some thoughts on this.